our products altogether?
Well, 5 weeks today.
5 weeks today, okay. So at what point have you started taking the right dosage?
Today.
Okay. Just in time for me to call.
Kind of behind with the dosage, but I'm feeling, energetic and everything, a little bit better. Mm-hmm.
Captain, how soon after you started taking it, even at the 1 milliliter dose, did you notice a difference in the way you felt?
About that second week, my memory started, improving. I know that. Because I used to be, kind of embarrassed about the fact that, I wasn't remembering like I should, just kind of faked it off. But I was concerned that I was able to remember short-term memories.
Yes.
But I'm beginning to be able to remember better.
Okay.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that, Catherine.
All right.
Okay, so again, multiple issues: the blood sugar, the blood pressure, and the results of the two, right? And here's how this works. Now, it surprised me that some folks, including some of my relatives that I've talked to recently, didn't know that blood sugar affected blood pressure. I got a simple question. How can it not? The blood sugar is roaming around your system longer than it should, right? I mean, when you get up in the morning, that measure should be below 100. If it's 100 plus, that's extra blood sugar doing damage, okay? You do your A1C, so the 3-month measure should be like 5.6 or less. If it's higher than that, that's an ongoing issue of blood sugar or damaging your arteries. So now, those inflamed arteries can't be flexible, right? Makes sense? Okay, so you're going to have more challenges with your blood sugar. So you're eating stuff, and I'll wait to get Dr. Joy to help you out with that in a minute, that's not conducive to anti-inflammatory purposes. Yeah, you're going to give yourself a worse problem. Now, we did a call on strokes because we got a lot of people who had strokes, and we're so happy to have the technology that can help people with that. I want you to listen to Freedom. Freedom had a stroke. You're going to tell it immediately in his voice. You're also going to hear how his body responded to our technology and regrowing mitochondria. Freedom, tell me what your health concerns were before you met us.
They were high blood pressure and high glucose diabetes.
Okay. And what has changed since you started using our technology?
I have seen a remarkable decrease in the blood pressure and the blood glucose. And they're both in the green. The blood pressure I check every meal, and they're staying green throughout the day, and the blood glucose is staying green every day.
Okay. How high had both of them gotten before?
I was in the, I can only remember systolic. It was running in the 150, and I think one time it was up to 170.
Okay.
And, the systolic was commensurate with that.
All right.
Yeah.
So how about the blood sugar? What were those numbers? Do you recall?
Blood sugar was getting in the 200 range. And I'm down down around 115 and below. And if I couple with mindful eating and starting to get 2-digit numbers on the book of the glucose.
Okay, how long did it take for you to go from those really high numbers to being in the green?
Using the product.
Hello to everyone that's saying hello.
I'd say about 2 months.
Make sure you get
2
your
months,
pens and your
I
paper
saw
so you can take notes
a
on this health knowledge.
remarkable change.
Okay. In our earlier conversation, you said that you had a stroke. How long ago was that?
That was May 11th.
Wow.
Of this year?
No, the last year.
So a little over a year ago, you had a stroke. I presume from the high blood pressure, high blood sugar situation.
Blood clots from COVID.
Okay.
I went to COVID, developed a blood clot. Actually, when I monitor my blood pressure and glucose being on the restore, I can dialogue the medicine occasionally. Only when I eat something that spikes the sugar do I need to start taking the metformin again.
Okay, so we have it down to where you know you can control this just by
and I'm pretty certain here, after consulting with the doctors, I should be able to start downing off of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for letting us be a part of your wellness journey.
All right, my friend. Have a good day.
All right. Blood clots from COVID, all those kinds of things. We got a stroke. Now we're in stroke recovery. I want to call out one thing he said in particular before we bring on Dr. Joy. By the way, Sonia Harris, you star 5 on your phone, please, so we can find you on the panel in a minute, okay? Now, you heard him say he only needed his meds if he ate something that spiked his blood sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this. I beseech you, I beg you, that if you're one of these people who gets on our technology, brings your blood sugar right down, do not take that as an indication that you can eat any kind of fast, okay, and not exercise like you heard Dr. Dan talk about. Okay. But on that eating note, I want Dr. Joy to come and give you some do's and don'ts about eating right now. Dr. Joy, are you there?
Yes,
Right
I am here. So we want to put the first one out of these don'ts. We're going to put all the don'ts out and then come to the good stuff. Sugar being the first one on the list. We know that it kills your mitochondria and it can lower your immune system as well. Mm-hmm. But sugar thickens your blood. And just listening to you just a second ago, Roger, I thought, wow, you know, when I think of eyes, I think sugar is the first one that's going to damage your brain as well. But blood don't flow well through your arteries when it is thickened. It could form blood clots. You know, there's poor circulation, there's numbness, okay, let alone the eyesight and the brain and all of that stuff. But sugar is not a food, but that thick blood can put pressure on your arteries. And when blood is so thick, the blood pressure rises, and yes, it can cause a stroke. So let's look at some of these foods that actually contributes to it. We're going to look at noodles, cake, cookies, bread. Bread is especially loaded with salt. And when you have extra salt in your system, the blood pressure goes up. Canned soups, we're going to forget they're loaded with sodium. So we're going to ask you, don't add salt to food while cooking. It will too cause an elevated blood pressure. You just add your salt, that little pinch or two, when it's time for you to eat it. So having your blood be able to flow through your arteries is the key to making sure that the lining of your arteries are not affected because you put sugar in your food. And so now let's look at some do's. Okay. change your diet. If you've got blood pressure problem, let's see. Nitric oxide, we know there are foods that builds that nitric oxide and behaviors as well. And so that nitric oxide helps keep your arteries open so the blood just flows. Top of the list of NO, we're going to call it. People know that nitric oxide got Nobel Prizes, but beets are at the top of the list. And vegetable-wise, we're going to put spinach second. So we want you to know we have some recipes in your back office, in your MoreMito site right now. Hummus recipes. We love to eat hummus. We're going to make hummus from beets that are increasing your nitric oxide, lowering your blood pressure, getting that pressure off your artery walls. We put a slaw made from beets. A slaw, it's not made from cabbage, it's made from beets. You're just grating it. You can make it in 5 minutes. You're just grating beets and grating. The original recipe was made from apples. Yeah, we could get extra potassium, but the better one is a pear. If you look at a pear, it looks like the heart. It's for the heart. Beets, raw beets, and pears. Okay, now what can you do with that slaw? Eat a little bit with every meal. Eat some hummus with veggie chips. Okay, well, like you could just cut pieces of carrots, cucumbers, and just eat your hummus. What about a wonderful smoothie? You're going to have to go in your back office to find this smoothie. It is so wonderful. The color is just gorgeous with those beets in it, and oats and almonds. Almonds really clean your arteries out. So don't forget to make that one as your morning smoothie. Don't forget to eat garlic every day, okay? Garlic is wonderful for lowering that blood pressure. Yes, you could have some parsley immediately after to cover that garlic taste, but guess what? The parsley is loaded with potassium. So if the potassium go up, the sodium go down. That could help too, okay? Help keep those arteries cleaned out. So apple cider vinegar, a lot of people put just a teaspoon or so of apple cider vinegar on their salad, sprinkle some flaxseed on your salad. These are potassium-rich foods. You know, we're going to put them above the banana. Bananas sometimes slow down your colon, and we got to keep a clean colon while we go through this. Okay. And we make a little red sauce with the apple cider vinegar that you can always keep and douse it on your vegetables, so you'll eat plenty of those good spinach. And I chop up the parsley right there with the spinach in my salad. But to make a red sauce, toss in bulb of garlic, one whole bulb, a cup of apple cider vinegar.
But Dr. Joy, this is what you have in your diet that we're going to put up so people can get it?
Yes, they look for that red sauce. It's coming.
So we're going to let them get all those details of it. I'll put it up myself, and that I'll have it as an attachment where you go get the recording for the call. I'll put it right there with it so you'll be able to get that. Dr. Joy come back on Monday. She'll have more to say about it, right? But
Dr. Joy, very informative, you guys. She was giving a lot of information.
You should be aware of them. You should do the do's, obviously, and avoid the don'ts. We're going to help you do that with better information. Okay, thank you, Dr. Joy.
So you want to make sure you create your free customer website so you can go in your back office and get that information that Dr. Joy has provided for us. So you should be able to see the information in the description as to how you create your free customer website, or you can text me at 817-320-2571 and ask for me to send the link. It's totally free.
Yeah, Dr. Brown, you got your eating. Dr. Joy was just alluding to, you got your supplementation with Mito. Some of you are going to have resistant blood pressure even though you're doing everything right. I was up late last night talking to Sonia Harris, okay? That's something that she and I share. My blood pressure is challenging. I got to work to keep mine in line. She got to work to keep hers in line. Let me see if I got her with me. Sonia, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I have seen you go through an amazing transformation. You're a triple threat. Now you do the exercise, you do the supplementation and everything, all the products and whatnot. You might have to step up the game on that food, okay? But I want to celebrate you a little bit. I want to let folks know how well you've done. First question: how much weight have you lost since you've been on MoreMito?
About 27 pounds.
27 pounds.
27 pounds.
Okay. You sent me a little video. What were you doing in that video?
Playing pickleball.
How many hours a day can you play pickleball?
6 to 8 hours.
How old are you?
6 to 8 hours, guys.
61.
You are 61.
It's
You
61.
can play pickleball 68 hours. You lost 27 pounds before you started playing pickleball, okay? You're just an incredible senior athlete. You used to play basketball when you were in college, right? But now,
That's correct.
let's talk about that blood pressure. What's your blood pressure been lately?
Lately it's been like 140 over 85, 139 over 75. The top number is what I'm going to start working on.
Exactly. Now, you and I share that, okay? So, over the Christmas holidays, I went and got some blood tests and everything done. I thought I needed to go anyway because I had a headache here and there. I'm not a headachy kind of person. That's a little alarming to me. And maybe my short-term memory wasn't, come on, I'm not supposed to have any short-term memory. I got to answer all these questions on the call and Q&A in a little while, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew something was wrong. I go get my blood pressure meter out, and I realized it's been a long time. I used to take my blood pressure daily. I can tell you what it was in 2017. Well, but all the stuff we're doing in MoreMito and all the stuff that's happening, I kind of got it lagging. When I finally went to get it, Christmas holidays, Thanksgiving, all that eating, I'm about 150 over 90. Okay? So why am I giving this true confession? Because I want you to know you gotta you gotta be vigilant. If you don't have a blood pressure meter, get one. And take that blood pressure in the morning when you first get it up. Monitor it through the day so you know where you are with your blood pressure. And then do that exercise. I got in almost an hour of exercise a day. I got 2 hours before the phone, 2 hours a day. If you look at that blood pressure and you see what you got to do, go get your exercise done. I'm going to give you an exercise that Dr. Zan didn't get to. There's a simple isometric exercise you can do that will lower your blood pressure, right? You can squeeze up to about a third of your grip. If you don't have a grip meter, it doesn't matter. Just squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze a little less than that. Do that for like 2 minutes. So like take a bar, take anything you want, squeeze it tight for 2 minutes. Then
2
relax.
minutes.
Squeeze it tight again for 2 minutes. Then relax. Do that about 5 times. You've gone through 10 minutes already. Okay? And then that rhythmic breathing exercise of last night, when I took my blood pressure, it was 125 over 19. Okay, so we're getting it together. The first thing, my meter, I have this Omron that automatically takes my blood pressure 3 times, but I'm used to looking at how high it goes up. That's why I know what it's going to be. When it's squeezing that first time, it's going up to crush that blood vessel down and make the reading. I know that if it goes up to 149 and goes back, then I'm going to get that top reading. It's going to be really good. If it goes to like 159, 160, it's going to be a little bit higher. Okay? So I thought I'd do that. And then I remember the exercise. Let me do it right now. Do the breathing. 5 in like you were talking about. Hold it for 5. Breathe it out to slow that down. That rhythm helps people who are 60 and older. Because the science says that when you get to be about 60, it's like your blood vessels can like forget how to dilate. Okay? So that's what I shared with Sonia last night. I'm sharing with you. Try that along with it. And also focus on, again, taking that blood pressure so you know where you are, reflect on what you ate and what you did or did not do the day before with regard to exercise, and respond to it. As I was bringing my blood pressure back in line toward the end of December and in January, if I look at that blood pressure meter and I'm like 130 something, even that bottom number might have been low, I'm not going to be able to do some exercise, okay? And as a result of that, I'm not super hypertensive anymore. I'm bringing it back in line. So I'm telling you right now, just like you've always heard me say, no one created a nutraceutical yet that you can't defeat with bad habits. You can help out with good ones. Hopefully, is giving you some good habits today. Okay? All right. Now, Dale, do we have our partner Mick McQuillan with us today? You see Mick?
He's been in and out. Let me check him again. He's got a bad connection coming from Ireland.
Okay, they got a bad connection. You know, everything we do, we talk about on here that has to do with people. Also.
I got him right here. Yep.
We got Mick McQuillan, Pet Centers Out.
I've unmuted
Great pet adequate. Mick, go right ahead.
Roger, Dale, how's everybody doing? Amazing call today again. And always a privilege to be here. Thank you so much. And as Roger says, look, my name is Mick McQuillan. And of course, myself, my wife, we've got an amazing business, like Roger says, Pet Centers Island. And that business, you know, it helps pet owners feel better about something that makes them feel bad. And it's probably the number one reason why, you know, I personally love the Pet Life product. That's exactly how it worked for me. You know, with my pets, it helped me feel better. Of course, it helped my dogs feel better. I can see the changes right away, pretty quickly. You know, and you know, it made me better. It made Kate feel better. It made Coco feel better. And you know, like, and that's what we want. We all want better. So when I think about what Roger's talking about, and I think about the stories that I've heard here today, you know, you see improvements, you get better, but it's only because someone wants to change, or someone's looking to change, or someone's looking to change something in their life. And I loved listening to Dr. Joy, you know, telling all, you know, about what we could eat and the different things, and the fact that you can not only come here to learn about, you know, MoreMito, you know, and how that can have an impact on your body, and different things that it can do, and how it can give you more energy, and, you know, help you lose weight. Then there's all these other kind of helpful kind of tools that you can get here, you know, to help you, you know, create better habits like we're just talking about. And, you know, I suppose, look, you know, you get to where you are because of the habits that you have. So maybe you've got to change some habits, right? So I kind of get it. So, Roger, thank you so much. It's always a privilege to be on this call. It's fascinating, you know, and I'm also grateful to have the opportunity to be able to share my story and my message. And my message to you guys today is that if you're here new for the first time, you know, and you're not sure what your next step is, get back to that person who invited you to this call. You know, and they'll be able to help you. They'll be able to tell you what the next step is for you, if any at all. You know, but look, I would encourage you to try these products. Try them for yourself. You know, I remember sitting here one Saturday afternoon, you know, barely being able to bend my knee, my left knee. And, you know, 2 or 3 hours before the call started, I had the Rejuvenate. I have a bottle of Restore Rejuvenate on the table in front of me here right now. I have it with me all the time. And I was rubbing the Rejuvenate into my knee. Never tried it before. Rubbing it into my knee, top and bottom. And I rubbed it in consistently for a couple of hours. And by the time the call came around, I could lift my knee to my chest without any pain. You know, these products are just incredible. I would recommend them to anybody, especially people with pets. Now, you probably know people who've got pets, and if Roger didn't mention it, about 70% of homes in America have one or more pets. And people sometimes love their pets more than they love the human beings. There's no reason why they wouldn't want to try this product. If they're feeling bad about something with their pet, this can help them make them feel better. So, you know, share these stories, share these calls. You know, something on these calls is going to resonate with people. You know, like people are driving to and from work, or they're driving to and from the store, or whatever. They've got things to do, places to go. They can have this on in the car while they're driving around, listening to it. That's what I do. That's what I recommend people should do. You know, like Roger, you know, what you've set up for us here with, you know, with everything that we have, all the tools that we have in our available, you know, and of course, Dale's going to probably get into that, you know, the back office stuff and everything else, and all the things that we have, you know, to make our lives better, to make our, you know, and it's not just about, you know, health. You know, it's about health and lifestyle, about making your lifestyle better, you know, about being able to do better, you know. And this is just the perfect opportunity for me to be able to help other people feel better about something that makes them feel bad. And that's why I love it so much, because it really makes a difference for me, and it makes a difference for my customers. And it can make a difference for you too. Roger, thank you so much. I'll hand it back to you. And Dale, you're a legend. You know that. And listen, we all love Dr. Bevan, right? He's just amazing. So listen, thank you so much. As always, privileged to be here. And just a quick shout out to, you know, the kind words and messages that people have emailed me. You know, it touched me deeply. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mick. The legendary Dale Bonet with the commercial.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, you get these products at MoreMito.com, MoreMito.com, then a /. type in your username and hit enter. You're going to be
Just
at your
ask Alfred.
website now. You know it's your site because your name is at the top of the page, so is your phone number and your email, even your WhatsApp number if you put it in there. And that's where you send people after you've initially told them about what you know, what you've heard, what you've experienced. They can go there and learn more. They can read the ingredient list. They can read about XDS. They can look at the labels that are on the packages. But most important, they can purchase from you. That's the only way they can get the product. But you know what? They can do one additional thing that benefits them greatly. There's a short list of testimonials when they go to your site. To gain access to the entire library of testimonials, they should join you. We've created a one-of-a-kind product line where we've created a one-of-a-kind company to support it. There's no fee, no cost to join MoreMito. That's unheard of in the industry. We don't charge you to tell people about these great products. That's ridiculous. It's free to join. There's no monthly fee to be here. The website I just described, those are all free. We don't charge you for those either. And we hope that you decide to participate in the compensation plan. People only know about us because you tell them. And we pay you very well for telling them when they purchase. Look, if you join us as a recurring member, when you join that way, a referring member, you get Mito Cash. And that means you can spend it internally on products, on shipping. You can even send it to other people. Once we've qualified you, once we've checked your phone and your email, you're going to find that remuneration shows up almost instantly. We don't pay once a month or once a week or once a day. When somebody buys, your commission is right there for you to use, and you can upgrade from a referring customer to a paid rep. That's also free, no charge. And now you've got cash that you can send to the ACH system we've got through Stripe. It's the most powerful and wide-ranging way to get money to your bank. I don't care where you live, what country you're in, you're going to get money into your bank account quickly. You can also send it to your PayPal account, to your Venmo card. The point is this. We're here to do everything different than anything you've experienced before, from the products and the way they work. You heard, listen to the testimonials, review what Roger said, counting the things that have changed for people. We don't fix one thing, have a headache, take an aspirin. We increase the mitochondria and multiple things happen for people. It only happens with these products, and people only know about it because you tell them. We've got a support team that's open 6 days a week. Call the phone number at the bottom of your website, 509-593-3300, and you'll speak to a real human, a live person that's going to answer your questions about commissions, how to join, anything you've got. They're going to get it answered for you. And if you do get a recording, that just means everybody's already talking to somebody. Leave a message. You're going to get a call back. I don't get callbacks from Amazon or anybody else. You get calls back. And you can also leave a text message there. Listen, we're here to support you. We're here to help you. We're here to support this product because people need to know. You heard on the testimonials today, you heard somebody warned by the medical community about what's going to happen to them from the medications they gave them. That makes you feel warm and fuzzy, doesn't it? It's just nutty. There's a better answer, and it's us, and you're the holder of the knowledge. So we've done all we can. We've got the products, we've got the company, we've got the support staff. Only you can tell somebody about it. Tell them, change their lives, change your pocketbook, and let's get going. With that, Roger, if I left something out, let me know. I'm going to turn it back to you.
So if you haven't created your free customer website, remember, if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you. But if you have not created your free website, you're going to go to https:// MoreMito, MoreMito.com/joining, joining/SALFORD, which is my username. Again, SALFORD/2. And that is where you go to pull up the page to create your free customer website. And it's real simple. You pick a username, password, put in your name, address, phone number, email address, and hit submit, and your free customer website is up just like that.
Just want to get enough to pay for your product to help a few folks, or maybe you want to do it more, and in some cases, a lot more, okay? Our top earning part-time persons on pace to earn a six-figure income, but I don't know if you got that much ambition or not. We certainly got that.
You heard him say 6 figures.
Okay?
You can do
So
it
if any
too.
of this resonates with you, by all means, affiliate with us and let's see what we can do together. Okay. I apologize for running. We ran a bit over today. This is kind of an important topic, though. Star 5 on your phone if you got a question or a comment.
It's time for question and
Marie, please
answer.
send me Dr. Joy's.
If you want
Yes,
reminders of our conference call, if you're text MMCC
Want to put that up
to
when we put the recording
817-320-2571, we'll send you reminders. Again, text MMCC to 817-320-2571, and we will send you reminders of our conference calls, because we know this health knowledge is very important, because we know that everybody needs to know how to build their mitochondria up so their body can fix itself the natural way, like God designed it.
Climb it up. Again, star 5, question or comment. And why don't we talk to a cell phone person in Canada? That's all we know, Dale. Number is 8899.
That's right. I've unmuted you. Please give us your name and then ask your question. Who's speaking with us?
Okay, hi. I think it might be me, Samara Zaberi from Canada. Yes?
Hello. Good to have you. Go ahead.
Yes. I'm just asking asking a question. I just have my parents. I'm really grateful for these products because, as a caregiver, been in healthcare, but I really want my parents to, live a good life, and I see them. And I'm really grateful because the MoreMito product, even once a week, I see a lot. But my dad was a little concerned about a little bit about blood pressure. So I wanted him to know that this is really good for him. So, giving him lunch right now, kind of put in some stuff in their salad, but it's really helpful. But
Put that in the salad.
maybe you can just kind of comment on how these products, while you're eating and, daily living tasks, how it can help people. Because, blood pressure medication can cause other symptoms, right, in your body. And my dad's on kidney dialysis and stuff, so you want to make sure that things are not going to be that way. But maybe that you can give more insight for this. That'll be great.
Okay, so I want to be clear on the question. You're asking me to comment on how I can help you with your eating?
No. Blood pressure. Can this product help with blood pressure? I know that today's calls for blood pressure, so this is a natural way that can help people, correct?
Okay, so I'm going to assume that I'm going to hear that as, because you heard the whole call. I'm going to hear that as, how does it work? In what specific way is it helping people with their blood pressure? Okay?
That's right. Yeah.
So here's the first thing. The first thing is that blood pressure, along with all those other things, medications, et cetera, have been damaging your mitochondria. We're going to feed and nourish your mitochondria to bring back some of those that are damaged and regrow ones that have replaced ones that have been killed. Okay, so that's going to give your body a greater capacity to be able to then go and fix the rest of the damage. All right, so that's thing one. That's straightforward. Here's thing two. A lot of the issues we have with eating come down to craving. We crave stuff. Right on our people product page, you got somebody in the background there. You can shut off.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute her.
Okay. You got some other folks that get cravings, and on the product page on the website, you'll see an interview with May Crosby out of Dallas, I believe. Stephanie introduced her to us. She loses 77 pounds in 3 months. And you hear me ask her, was she doing anything in addition to using Mito to lose all that weight? She said no. But she did notice that the cravings that she had were gone. So that's something we see coming, that the cravings that you tend to have are attenuated. They tend to be damped out. So we're helping you that way. And also, and some of the people in the interviews alluded to this, maybe you didn't pick it up, is this what we call emotional intelligence, right? That's where you just, for some reason, able to make better decisions about what you do, including what you eat. Okay, it's a Patti LaBelle song. You get a new attitude. Okay, and
Yeah.
It
This
just
gives you a
helps
new
you
attitude.
to the extent that the way I look at it is like life gets easier.
Mhm.
Things that would perturb you and maybe cause you to do some emotionally stimulated eating, I'll call it that. It's just not so much. They go away. It's easy to do that.
Mhm.
So I'll unmute you. Samara, does that help? Does it give you a better idea?
Oh, yes, really good. Thank you so much. Really
All right.
great. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, so how about Nicholas Fair in Fort Collins, Colorado?
All right, Nicholas, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Thank you. I've listened to you here a couple of times, and I'm very impressed with the product itself. I'm new, so I need a little help on how do I get in touch with someone there. I had the 509 starting, but I couldn't get all the number.
509-593-3300. 509-593-3300.
It's at the bottom of the webpage, bottom right hand of MoreMito.com. But let me give it to you so you can write it down as well.
It's at the bottom of your products as well.
MoreMito, that's our name. Yeah, it's MoreMito, all one word. MoreMito.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
.com.
/
Okay.
S. Alfred.
But let me give it
Or
to you
you
again.
put your
So that
username
you
in
can
there
write it down.
for your
It's
website.
509 593
593
3300.
3300. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I really appreciate that, because is that where I order the product as well? This getting it all in this number?
So Dale, it sounds
Yeah,
like
they can help you as well, but they're also, yeah, I'll give you a call because we want to know how you heard about it. So I'm going to follow up with you, Nicholas. Got your number right here. We'll call you when the call's over.
Thank you.
You bet. Well, thank you. It's great to have you with us. Go ahead, Roger.
That's great.
all right. Thank you, Nicholas. Great having you on. Lorraine Ebron, Washington, D.C.
Lorraine, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Hello, Lorraine.
Might need that in there.
Number ends in 4367. And we'll have to come back, Roger. She's not there.
Lily Franklin in New Jersey.
Oh, she's there.
There? Okay.
She's there.
Go ahead.
Yes. My husband has been diagnosed with multiple myeloma. He has liver cancer and he has kidney cancer. And they've tried 3 different treatments for him. The whatever that is, that they give you the pill for him, and they tried 2 different concentrations of chemo, which have really torn down his white blood cells, I'm sure. So on Monday coming, they're going to have a meeting with the family on how to move forward with him, because they're saying that he's at the
This is
point
what he
of
needs.
palliative care or maybe hospice. And he's in rehab. So my question is this product good for him? And the other question is, if so,
it's good for everybody.
how can I
It's building up your
administer it to
mitochondria.
him in rehab while he's there? Because we're not going to, the family is not going to leave him there. We're going to bring him home. But while he's there, how can I administer it to him? Because I won't be there probably every day for maybe only just an hour and a half.
Okay, so I'm going to start out by saying I'm going to call you back, okay, when we can have a longer and more detailed conversation, okay? I'll try to get to you not later than tomorrow afternoon. But in the meantime, just for you and everybody else, regrowing mitochondria helps everything that's assailing you, including cancer. What your body is trying to do is attack those cancer cells. It has less energy to do it with, because as you hear in our conversation, introduction, et cetera, you've lost a lot of that. What your immune system has to do, even with that, whatever energy you have left, is hunt those cancer cells attach themselves to it. I'm talking about these NKs, they're called natural killers. They find the cancer cells and they attack them, inject a toxin, yes, your body makes a poison, to kill those cancer cells. Okay. Now, when we regrow mitochondria and we give mitochondria all this extra energy, it can just do a much more powerful job of getting that done. So that's a very simple and basic mechanism there to do that. We don't have to try to cure the cancer. Your body beats cancer every day. And for those of you who don't know it yet, you got cancer right now. Your body produces thousands of cancer cells every day. The reason that you don't know about it is because that's how effective under normal circumstances your immune system is. We just know it's cancer when it fails and some of them get by. It starts to multiply. They can explode and just grow ridiculously if they can attract the blood supply. And that's what happens when you see cancer moving in these advanced stages, going from microscopic, you don't even know you have them, to being tumor sized where they're noticeable. Okay? So again, we're just going to support the body's natural mechanisms for fighting that and everything else. That's why you hear these calls. I say people get called about this condition, but all kinds of other things get better because everything gets better when you restore mitochondria. So that's how the genome thing works. We've got lots of folks who reported amazing things of that. You can find this, by the way, if you go to your mobile app, share MoreMito info, which is in your back office. You go to your computer, your app, if you downloaded it, you should. There'll be a section there on that too. Okay? So
Yes.
allow me to reach back out to you. And if you need to reach me in the meantime, you can help me at Roger. You got to spell it with a D, RODGER, at MoreMito.com. So I'll look forward to contacting you not later than tomorrow afternoon. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. And that Roger at MoreMito.com is available to everybody else if you got a specific situation. Marshall will get that and she will let me know that I need to get back to you. Okay?
So go download your MoreMito
All right,
app. But before you do that, you have to create your free customer
let's
website
go with-
because you will need your username and password in order to get in the app. So go create your username and password. All three platforms that I am live on has the website to go to, or get back with the person that referred you, create your free customer website, then go download the MoreMito app. It is awesome. Very informative.
Today I have a question. I had basically sprained, I guess, some muscle, and that must have gone on for about a month. And now it has begun to bother my neck and my shoulder. And anyway, they have me set up for physical therapy. But this pain for the last week has been continuously going, and I've increased the Restore. And I began doing the tablet twice a day, plus I'm doing the cream. I'm doing all of it, and I wasn't doing all of it that much every day until this particular thing. But my question is, I'm taking something, I just started yesterday because the pain is continuously, and it's called methylprednisolone. And I just Googled it, and it says, because I wanted to know if it affects my mitochondria, which I'm sure it does, but I wanted to know if I need to increase the solutions now, because seemingly the pain doesn't go away, and my therapy won't begin until March 3rd.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, Lily. How much Mito are you taking?
I usually take the oil a day, and then I do.
Would that be one dropper?
No, I do the 1 teaspoon. That's what I have been doing all the time.
So 4
And then I've
milliliters
begun taking
of the Restore Oil
tablet.
is one
I
regular
do
dose, or
tablet,
like she said, 1 teaspoon
twice a day,
of the Restore Oil.
and then I do the
She said she's taking the tablets twice a day.
what do you call it, the cream. I've been rubbing
And she's rubbing the Rejuvenate
areas,
on.
the cream. Sometimes it seems like it lessens, but it comes back. But with the doctor,
Are you mixing Lily, are you mixing some restoring the
Mix and
rejuvenate?
restore and the rejuvenate.
Yes,
Put one
yes, I
dose,
am.
1 teaspoon
And
into
she
the
said I've
rejuvenate,
developed,
shake it up.
inflammation, and that's why she's giving me this. So, I
Okay,
just,
so I heard that already. Let me ask a question. How many
Okay.
times a day would you rejuvenate?
rejuvenate, I do that, well, since it's pain, I might do that 2 or 3 times. I might put it
Needs some
labeled
more times a
on
day.
the spots. I'll rub it
Okay.
myself anytime.
All right, so let me respond. Okay, let me respond.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6 times a day is not too many.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're getting a response when you put it on. You have to feed those cells more often. Go 5, 6, 7 times a day. You know,
Okay.
every
Okay,
time you
never
think
use too
about
much.
it, put it on. Or with that mixture that we're talking about, okay? Just massage it in good. And you can still take more, even of the brain body and the restore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can bring, you're taking a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, just add up until you get that under control. You can go back down, you know, to your typical dosage, okay?
Okay. Because
That
my
usually-
blood pressure has been going up, and I came in late. I'm gonna do the whole thing later to get all the information that was there. But I noticed that my blood pressure had gone up quite a bit since I've had this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it can be stressful, you know, and your blood pressure can go up. That breathing exercise you were talking about, those long, deep breaths in, hold it, let it out. I'm surprised. So like I said last night, when that first, my machine does it 3 times consecutively without me doing anything.
Important to breathe right, y'all.
Machine, right? It goes up to like 59, 160 the first time. The second time, it cut back at 149. And I think it was just that breathing that made that difference that fast. And what the literature says and the doctors that we follow say is that if you'll do that consistently, you'll have your body relearn how to be relaxed. And those exercises we gave us, isometric exercise where you're just squeezing something for 2 minutes, that's so easy, right? Do that along with any other exercise that you can consistently add. And of course, put a feedback loop in there where you're actually taking your blood pressure. Go get a blood pressure machine. I use a Omron. It's $90, okay, off Amazon.
I have one.
Platinum.
I take it all the time.
Okay, great stuff. So then you use that to reflect on the progress, the effect of your exercise and your diet from the day before. Okay, I just had to get really strict on mine, and as a result, not only am I controlling that blood pressure. My blood pressure has been as low as like 114 over 72 or 3. Okay? It's just that when you're trying to get it under control, it's still going to swing up and swing down. Like last night, like 125, like I said, over about 78. But it's like trimming down the fluctuations on its wide. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll get it back down where they're both under, where it's not even elevated. If you got one lower, below 80, you got one above 120, it'll just say elevated on there. And when it's both are below 120 and below 80, then it doesn't say anything. So just keep working it. You'll feel better. You'll have more energy overall. You have more mental clarity, right? And
yes, I need that. It was going. I was doing great. I called in about the basketball playing at 81, and now I've learned so much about it. And then now I got another question.
She was playing basketball at 81, y'all.
Sicker than me. But then I said to one of the girls, I was bragging too much, I guess, and now here it goes. But that's life. But I wanted a person that I've spoken to that has cancer and has been doing the chemo again, and now had surgery due to a problem because of the cancer. And this has been going on a couple of years. So but to say, get some input with her, for her. She just started this stuff, I guess it's been a week now. And
she's
she
been on
just
the products
started
for a
with
week.
MoreMito a week.
Okay.
So she's been doing all of this stuff, and I said to her that all of the stuff she's doing is going to kill everything she has, which it most likely has. And now they're considering putting her on radiation. And I don't know. She asked me how much to take. I said to her, I was only taking that teaspoon, and I said, but you
Taking a
have so
teaspoon of
many
Restore
problems.
oil.
You could take it 2, 3, or 4 times a day or more. I can't
Yes.
say exactly how much, but you
If
got
you
to
have cancer, you want to take as much of
in a
this as you can afford to take.
situation where it's like pain all the time. So
As much of
what
everything.
Okay,
can you tell me?
cancer is a special concern of mine. 7 family members I have that had it, we lost 5. So I pay particular attention to people who have cancer. I'm taking a screenshot right now, Lily, so I can call you back and we
If
can
you have
continue
cancer,
our conversation
you know, our
about your friend.
we
and go
are
into
regular
more
for
detail
regular
than we have
people.
today,
We
okay?
suggest you get one bundle. This is
Okay, I
one
would
bundle.
truly appreciate that because I have a few people
But
that I had
if you
spoken
have
to
cancer, you want to
this
get as
last
many
week that I'm
bundles as you
supposed
can
to get
and take it
set up.
each
She's
month
already set up
because you need to hit
through my
cancer hard.
family. However, I was feeling so bad. I don't want to call anybody feeling bad, but they expected, if you're 81 years old, you gotta have something going wrong. But all these things, I just started this in November, and it has done me great. And I know if it done me great, all these people are younger than me. So anyway, I won't keep
Remember,
you, but
she's
I'll look
81,
for your
y'all.
call back, and I do thank you kindly. Thanks to everybody, and fuck the MoreMito for it. It's what you need.
All right.
Yeah, I remember when she said that she would put the rejuvenate on and she would get some relief and then the pain would come back. And that's because she's not using enough. But so she was getting some relief, but she needed to up what she was using because of the pain that she's having from the strain. So she was using like once or twice, as you heard Mr. Hill say, do it, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You can use it as many times a day. I've had times where I'm in pain. I may use it, between 15 and 20 times a day to lessen my pain and get the pain away.
And blood cancer, and she's throwing up a whole lot of mucus and stuff. She cough. Just a lot of. She continued to be in the hospital and out of the hospital, and right now she's in the hospital with pneumonia. Double pneumonia now. So I was wondering if this might be able to help her turn her around.
Well, we've had like 3 in a row now on this call. You've heard my responses, presumably. I'm taking a screenshot for you, John, also.
Okay.
And but this is very simple with us, okay? Well, any condition, I get accused of giving everybody the same answers, and I am guilty, right? All you got to do is get on this stuff, take enough on and stay on this stuff. Your body will fight that cancer way harder, and this is something that I think that we can be really proud of. We've proven it's possible. I'm looking at the slaves on here right now. I see Wilma. I think Sam might be in here somewhere. The folks who got here in the D.C. area that Paula introduced us to. I think I'm looking for them right anyway. Then we got family after family after family who's gone through this quite successfully by nourishing their body the way we do it, and then letting their bodies fight this cancer, this high blood pressure, this diabetes, this kidney failure, this you fill in the blank, okay? But but I have a special conversation with you as before the weekend is out. And by the way, my secret for getting in 1 hour to 2 hours of exercise a day, virtually every day, I think I missed 1 day in the last 3 weeks, is I talk to people, I walk and talk to people at the same time, okay? So I'll be calling you and getting my exercise at once, okay?
Okay.
All right, John. Look forward to talking to you, okay? I'm putting a note here, R.E. Hanson, C-A-N-C-E-R. Okay. All right. Thank you, John. Okay. Okay,
All right.
J.O. Barbara F. in Philadelphia. Barbara F. F. Barber. No, is that Philadelphia? No, that's Maryland. Glen Oak. No, that's Philadelphia. You see him?
I don't. I see Cynthia Grover in Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't see Barber. I better
Okay, so that's because I'm
figure out why I'm
making
not.
stuff up. Okay? Okay, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, go get me Cynthia.
You're testing me. You're testing. Okay, Cynthia.
Good.
I unmuted you. Your number ends in 0102. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Cynthia Glover Muhammad, birthplace was Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm now in Atlanta. I have a question. I know you've been talking about blood pressure. I had mine done and it's fine. But I would like to know, my mother said we were born with heart palpitations. And I noticed that at night when I lie down, I got a thumping, thump, and then sometimes pain. What can I do with the product to help that, to get rid of that?
How much MoreMito are you taking right now?
I have the Rejuvenate, I have the capsules and the
So she has a bundle.
oil.
How much oil and how many capsules a day?
I take one capsule a day. I understand. I just heard somebody, you just told them to take two.
So she's taking
I
half
take
a
a
dose.
teaspoon
You're supposed to
of
take
the
2
oil,
Renew Body and
and
Mind
of course
capsules a
I
day.
use the cream. Of course, I got to buy some more cream because I need it. I have
Rejuvenate gel is the cream.
neuropathy.
She's calling the cream as a gel.
Okay. So, Cynthia, you need to increase the amount you take. Okay? You need to get it up to, if I think I got a serious condition, I'm really trying to double dose if I can afford it. And if I can't afford it, I'm going to use
So
that
2
mobile
bundles
marketing
instead of
system
1
that
if
we're
you have
creating
something
right
serious.
now
Start out
to
with
tell a whole lot
immediately.
more people about it so they can help themselves. I can
And
earn
go up
enough
from
to
there.
pay for this additional product that I need. Okay? That's why
Yeah,
I
I'm
made it
working on
free.
that.
Excellent, excellent. But just
And I'm
talking about where-
77 years old.
Okay, wonderful. I bet your phone works just as good as a 19-year-old. Okay. All right. All right. So, so that's what we're gonna talk about, and you just gotta step it up a bit. Now, I'll say this about palpitation in general. The heart is one of the top 3 organs in mitochondria. This approach of regrowing mitochondria has gotten many, many glowing reports about how their hearts have gotten healthier. I mean, I'm talking people deep in heart failure.
My heart got better.
And, it just straightens it out. But you can also have irregular heartbeat.
I had an irregular heartbeat for years.
We had here with Evelyn and Diane introduced me to. His heart rate was going like, he was born with a fast heart rate. He had an extra node on his heart that the one that signals your heart to beat. He had 3 of them instead of 2, and so his heart was just racing all the time. Our that helped him regrow enough mitochondria to bring that back down. So work with it. I'll also point this out. Sometimes when people are new on Mito, one of their detox effects is like an irregular heartbeat for a short period of time. But if you had this all the time and you've been on Mito for a while, if you've been on Mito for more than a month, it's probably not detox. Okay, unless you increase the amount. You can go back and detox some more if you increase the amount, or I guess if anything is possible, it could be delayed reaction. But,
Okay, and you say increase, how, what, more than a teaspoon, more than 2 tablets a day? What exactly?
Okay, so 1 capsule a day is quite marginal. Okay, and it's okay if that's what works for you, but clearly you have some additional issues, so I would step that up to a minimum of 2. Okay, I go 2 first.
You get 60
And then I
capsules in a
say
bottle
try
for
to double or
a 30-day supply.
If you're doing a
2
teaspoon,
a
that
day.
means do it half a teaspoon more. Now, tell me again how long you've been on Mito?
Oh, I'd say about a month and a half, maybe.
Okay, so if you've been on it a month and a half, when did these palpitations start?
Oh, at night when I lay down.
I don't mean what time of day. I mean, how long ago did it start?
Well, I would say the past 4 or 5 years I've noticed it
Okay,
more.
so it's not associated with us. It's not a detox thing associated with us. We can eliminate that, okay? So you had it 4 or 5 years. I'm going to say keep going with your exercise, okay? I'm out there playing that basketball with the kids, right? Don't let that be an isolated incident, Lily. Okay? and step up your game with Mito, and then call me in a week, okay? Call me in a week and come back on the call in a week, and let's see where we're at. You can email me, Roger, R-O-D, as in David, G-E-R, 6 letters, at MoreMito.com. And give me your contact info so I can call you back. R-O-D as in David, G-E-R, at MoreMito.com. Okay, Lily?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Look forward to talking to you.
That's Roger, RODGER.com at MoreMito.com.
No. If I said that, I misspoke. Roger at MoreMito.com.
Roger
at MoreMito.com. RODGER @
RODGER.
Right.
Roger.
@ RODGER @ MoreMito.com.
That's the CEO, guys.
Okay.
Just gave his information out for her to give,
That's me.
you know, to send
not-
her
More
questions,
Mito.
etc.
Spell MoreMito. M-I-T-O.
More as in M-O-R-E.
Uh-huh.
Mito as in M-I-T-O. And then a dot.
Okay.
And then a C-O-A.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
me.
And what was that number that was at the bottom of the page? I haven't done my back office
No,
things all those things yet.
it's on the home page. When you go to the MoreMito page, on the bottom right.
That's MoreMito.
it is-
MoreMito.com is the home page.
Well, you have a website, right? You have a website. So your website is MoreMito.com / your username. Okay? So when you go to your website, okay, I'm putting up mine right now.
MoreMito.com / S
Click
Alfred.
on, there it is, I got it right here. Are you accessing from the phone or are you on your computer?
Phone.
All right, so, okay, have you downloaded your mobile app?
Not yet. Haven't
Okay,
done any of that yet.
Okay, so you got the folder. I'm on here right now. When you go on there at the bottom of that page, it's going to say, you got 2 numbers there. You got 509-593-3300, 509-593-3300, and then you have the
Say that one more time. 509
509 593 3300.
3300.
That's at the bottom of the website. I just pulled it up on the phone. Pulled my website up on the phone. Scroll down to the bottom, and that was there.
Okay.
And
That's what he's explaining to her.
that's it.
Okay. I'll be in touch with you. Can I give you my phone number at this time?
Put it in the email.
Okay.
He don't want everybody to have her number. That's why he's telling her to do it that way.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your
He protects us well.
kindness. I really needed this. And I think Deborah and Sandra. Thank you.
Yeah, they're awesome people. Awesome people.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Very patient.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right. All the best. Okay.
Thank you.
I want to see if Sonia, she has her hand up still, and I don't know if that's because it was from before. But Sonia, did you have an additional comment? Or was your hand just still up from before? Sonia, I hear you trying to talk, but I see it flashing a little bit, but it's not happening. If you have another comment, just call back because it doesn't look like.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Did you have an additional comment or question?
I just wanted to share the other testimony, if that's okay. Is this a good time?
Yes, that's right. I said to remind me of that. Go right ahead, please.
Okay. I am so glad and excited. I got a text message this morning. It was absolutely incredible. Good morning, Sister Sonia. I just wanted to share miracle results. My husband's PSA score started at 11.11. Then started taking the technology, went down to 8.8. Radiation was offered but refused. My husband stopped taking the technology, but I told him, either you take the radiation or the technology. Make a long story short, started back taking the technology January 30th. Took blood work. I looked at the results. It was down, PSA 1.9. Miracle working God.
Yes. Now,
Wow, that was
the
awesome.
person that was asking me about this before should pay particular attention. Your body just fights that much harder. We're not curing this cancer. We're giving your body, it needs to kill it. It's that simple. And you see it reflected in these numbers. In this case, it's PSA count going down. That's what we commonly see. So thanks for doing that. We got to do our cancer call soon. We're accumulating a lot of these. Okay, Sonia, thank you.
We'll be doing another cancer call. Make
I don't
sure
know
y'all
if
are
this person's
connected
really in
so that
Sweden
you
or
can
not, but that's what
get
it
on there and
says.
get that
Let's
health
find
knowledge.
out, Dale.
All right. I've unmuted you from Sweden. Give us your name and ask your question.
Pete from England, hello.
Yeah.
Yes. You move around. You were in San Francisco an hour ago. Go ahead, my friend.
I know. I got a phone number from there. My blood pressure is 117/66. Can it go lower?
Wow. Were you on blood pressure medication?
Yes,
You lost BX. Let me just say that.
Oh.
That's not an extraordinarily low blood pressure reading, but it's certainly low enough for you in concert with your doctor to start getting off that blood pressure medication if that's what you're still on. Okay? While we're recycling BX, give me Tate Von Dale in Detroit.
All right.
New City.
Tate, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Rondell Tate from Inkster. Yeah, so I was wondering, I just got on the MoreMito stuff. I got it, received it Tuesday, what have you. But I was wondering, because I'm a diabetic also, about your medication. Are we take both?
Not medication.
What I've been doing is taking the Mito first, since I got it. And then I might take some of, my blood pressure pills or whatever. And I'm using Trulicity also, So,
okay.
I was just wondering, how long, should I, what should I do?
30 minutes probably. Give it a head start. I would just take it apart from your medication. Is all you need. Just separate it half an hour or so, and there you go.
Okay, but for how long though? I mean, it sounds like a lot of people getting off their medication, which is what I want to do, but I want to make sure, that they're.
So your question is, how long should you continue to take the medication? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're never going to give you advice about your medication. That's what doctors do.
Okay.
You should certainly be in concert with them. You know what I mean? It would be serious malpractice for us to get into that conversation about medication. Okay. So I'm always saying, stay in contact. We're never going to contradict whatever the doctor told you, but we are going to advise you to go and let your doctor know, that you're starting to manage this thing better on your own. Okay.
With your MoreMito products.
And also, I want to first I'm going to continue to use it for about a month and see how it goes. But I wanted to get into the part of compensation, help selling, because I'm a good salesman. And if it really works and everything, which I believe it does, I believe it's sent from God that I want to help, within this for my own product to continue. So that's
I wonder was he on here when he was talking about, people are making six figures.
No time, or you constantly building it?
So in our first generation technology, it took a while. I mean, like days or weeks. Your mitochondria in this generation responds instantly. And how do we know this? Because we have some people who have taken it and their vision changes instantly. Whole world looks brighter. Why? Because I've got a lot of mitochondria that come back to life, and you didn't realize it, but your eyes have been getting dimmer and dimmer slowly, but they happen so slow you can't recognize it. Some cases they pop right back. So it's going to get an immediate response whether you feel that or not. The question is, how long will it take you to notice that something is happening, right? And that typically could be days to weeks, but like I said, sometimes it's been seconds. or minutes.
Okay. But
So here's what everybody should know. There's zero doubt, based on the feedback we've gotten from people actually using this product, that your mitochondria is going to respond to this. It has no choice. Okay? It is true to what Bevan put in the formulation. And then it's amplified by that technology we developed called XDS. Okay? And similarly, if you're getting detox symptoms, your body has been accumulating toxins that it didn't have the energy to get rid of. Okay? So now, when you get this energy, it gets busy really quick and start getting rid of them fast. And so in some cases, you can have people maybe be a little lethargic. You're looking for some energy, you get a little lethargy. Why? Because your body's busy getting rid of those toxins. Or maybe you see it on your skin, right? Or maybe you got parasites coming out your nose or wherever else it may be.
Because they need to come out.
Okay? Well, all those kinds of things are happening at the same time.
Well, you know what? I do know. I just got, like I said, Tuesday. I had the scar on my arm that I had since a kid, and I put the
Got it
Tuesday
Tuesday.
cream on it.
Got on it.
And I promise you, I can see some results already. It's kind of amazing me that I'm seeing results this quick. I said, I'm gonna give it a week or so. I told my girlfriend about it. I said, but she's real skeptical. I said, but let me use it first. I'll be the guinea pig, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you the truth of what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So that's what I'm doing. How long has this been in existence? The mitochondria, the mito. This product, that is.
Okay, go online and check us out. We're about on the website. We started this company in 2021, but Bevan and I started working together in 2015, summer 2015. So we've been using the product for going on 11 years now.
Yes.
And we got a ton of results as a result, got a ton of experience. So let me do this. You say you want to make some money. So here's what we're going to do. We're launching this next week. We're going to get this final piece of the mobile app out. I'm going to give you a call back. I want to find out how much you want to make and what you want to do to get it, okay?
So how much do you want to make this
Just like I do special projects with people.
If you're listening and you want to earn some income, then make sure you do what first? Create your free customer website, because you have to be a customer, right? Everybody's a customer. So, and you don't even have to order the product to make some money. Isn't that awesome? We have a wonderful CEO. So you're going to go to you're going to create your website by looking at the link that I gave you. And then you are going to your back office and you'll switch it to paid representative. And that's how you can start pulling the money out. Otherwise, you can get free products by being a referring customer. Either way, works for me. Thanks for being a customer. We love it.
When might that be? I just want to have an idea, so I'll make sure I have a phone around.
Who might I be? Dale.
I know. When might the call be? No, when might the call be when you call me? Yeah, when might you call me?
When? You say when or who? I'm hearing who.
Yeah, when? When?
You want to know when you're going to call him, Roger?
I'll call you by tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. Well, call me like after 3. I go to church in the morning. I'm a musician, so call me like 1 or 2. That'll be great.
Okay. It's going to be sometime tomorrow afternoon. It's light tomorrow, okay? So it might be in the evening after 6, but I'll get to you. And
okay, no problem. And if I miss your call for any reason, will I be able to call you right back?
Yeah.
The number that you need?
You'll have the number.
Yeah, you'll have the number. You can call me back. Okay.
All right.
Who's your upline? Who introduced you?
Well, I introduced myself, actually. I saw it on TV with one of the Christian stations, right? They were selling the product, and they were adding some of their own with it. They wanted like $225, a lot more than what you want. And then I called my son. I was talking to see the name on the project, and I wrote down right quick, and then my son looked it up, and then I got the information myself. And I find I got all 3 products that you got for way cheaper than what theirs offering. And theirs only offering really the one. They're selling Restore and some of their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plain T. Jackson.
I want to find out about all of that. So I'll be calling you. All right. Thank you, Tank.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
just want to find out who was doing what they were doing.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
And William.
Unless they were offering a
Right.
super bundle, because those
All right,
cost
I've
more.
unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Hello, Shirley.
Hello. Hi, Dale. How are you? Roger, I have a question. I think the lady was talking about heart palpitation. I've been on MoreMito for about 9 months now, and it's doing amazing. But let me ask you this. The heart palpitation, I'm feeling it in the front of my chest and in the back of my chest. The detox I went through was amazing. It has cleaned me. I've dropped probably about almost 30-some pounds. My hair is growing. So
Dropped 37
my
pounds,
question
and her
is,
hair is growing.
do I need to pull back, or do I need to slow down, or what do I need to do with the Mito? Because I'm doing the
so let me ask a question. Tell me again how long you've been on Mito once more. Tell me that.
She said
9
months.
When did you start?
Only
9 months. So you've been on it 9 months. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you have any detox symptoms in the beginning?
She said yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you
yes,
just said.
sir. I had a lot of
Yes.
detox.
Going to the bathroom, you had a lot of now. Okay, so now, how
Yes.
recently did the heart stuff start?
Probably about a week ago, about a week and a half ago.
Okay. Did that coincide with you upping your dosage?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I upped my dosage, and then I started taking the brain and body. I started taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, now how recently, after you started, did the palpitations begin?
Probably about a week ago. Because like I said, I've been on it, I just.
So she
go ahead.
upped her
I'm sorry.
dosage.
Well, I
So
have
she's
some
probably
good
got
news for you.
she's got to get used to this.
Yay!
When you up your dosage, it can cause a new round of detoxing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm going to count what you're hearing, what you're seeing in that palpitation as detoxing.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
She's
if it
giving her body
goes
more.
on longer or it makes you more comfortable than you like, then just reduce your dosage for a while till it goes away, and then start bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. So you
Okay.
can lower your dosage.
Okay.
So,
If
so
it
you added
feels
brain and
uncomfortable,
body, and that was a tipping point
then
for
once
you.
your body gets
with
used
your health.
to that, you can
So now
gradually start
you
moving
got
it back
all
up
those
to what you were
ingredients
taking.
hitting that mitochondria from another angle.
Because
Now
she had increased her dosage.
And it's
She
dumping out
said of
toxins
the
where your
renewed body and mind.
chances are. So like I said, if it doesn't make you too uncomfortable, ride with it. If it does, cut that additional in half. What you went from you just added it all together. Like you weren't taking brain and body when you added it, or you were taking it up the dose.
I was taking brain and body, but not as much. But what I did was I started taking 1, and then now I've upped it to 2. I do 2 in the morning and 2 in the. I do 2 in the morning about 8. And I do another 2 about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
She's taking 2
Okay,
doses
how much
a day.
were you taking before?
I was only taking 1.
Okay,
So she was only taking
go
1
back to 2,
and went
and
to
I'll tell
4.
you this.
That's a major
When
change.
I took brain and body, even the original and what we got right now, it detoxed me immediately. I felt unsteady on my feet for about 5 hours. I mean, it's not like I was gonna fall down, but I wasn't gonna make any fast moves.
It doesn't do everybody like that, y'all. It didn't do me like that, okay?
And it was
Different people
honestly
respond
alarming
different.
the first time it happened. But I just wrote it out and it went away. So this stuff's powerful stuff now in your body.
Okay.
But here's the deal. It's not that it's so powerful. It's your body is so powerful. And when you feed it like this, it responds. And it's got to have time to adjust to that power, as well as, all the work it's about to do that it couldn't do before. All right? So you've been with us a lot of months and everything now. Your body has gotten some amazing results. So just kind of modulate this, maybe again back it down if you have to a little bit to adjust, and you'll be fine. It will pass. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you very much. Have a blessed day.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
So we got an unknown caller we need to get to. That's probably Viet calling back now from Burlington, Mass.
That probably is. Unknown caller, I have unmuted you. What? Now I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Who is this? Give us your name.
Hello, I spoke with you earlier on and then I lost the contact.
Yeah.
It's from England. I'm 117.66. Could I reduce my medication as well?
You say you're 107 over 66?
Yeah.
Oh, 107.
117.
It's time for you to have that conversation with your doctor about reducing that medication. Because your body is starting to assert itself. It's doing what it's supposed to do, which is control your blood pressure. So you don't need the medication as much. But again, holler at the doctor.
Right.
Tell
Doctor
them,
has
hey,
to
I'm
make
doing
that call.
good.
We don't
I don't
make
need
that call.
as much of this medication.
We just
and,
help you build your mitochondria up so your body can fix
Okay,
itself like he
I'll
is
do
doing.
that. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you,
Great question, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let me find out if Dan had a parting comment, and then we'll see if I got time. I'm about out of time. I might have to call Janice and Edward Mann back. Dr. Dan.
Yes, Roger.
Have you been saving up another comment?
Well, one thing I'd like to add that would be real good is one of my favorite meals for high blood pressure is to eat salmon twice a day. And I usually put it in a bed of spinach, and I pour olive oil and Bragg's apple cider vinegar over it. And then sometimes I add mustard because I just like mustard. But that salmon is really good for your heart. So on top of taking the MoreMito and maybe double or triple the dose of the Restore, and not necessarily double or triple the dose of Renew, I would go easy with that and find out your level there. But you can add Restore to the spinach too. But I think you'll get real good results. Great diet food. Okay.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Dr. Dan. Give me that one more person, Dale. Jovan?
Yep, Jovan, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Jovan, are you there? We don't hear you.
Okay,
Number ends in
thank you.
2488.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Hello to everyone on the call. It's good to be in this group, and I'm so happy. So, my question is, I'm not sure if you guys covered it already, but how can MoreMito help with kidney failure?
Okay. MoreMito helps with kidney failure and everything else by regrowing your mitochondria. That would be that part of your cell that produces the energy that your body and your immune system and everything runs on.
With these products.
And what will happen is your body will use that additional energy to start repairing everything, including your kidneys. And we've got a number of examples of that. If you'll go to the homepage of our website, you'll hear a person there that actually went in dialysis and came back out, for example.
That would be
okay.
When you say went into dialysis and came back out, that means he was on dialysis didn't have to go back on dialysis?
Yeah, well, if I tell you the whole story, it goes like this. She gets on our technology when she was nearing going in dialysis.
Yes.
Everything goes back up. Reverse the kidney failure, everything goes back up because that's what mitochondrial energy does, what your body does with mitochondrial energy. Then, of course, she stopped taking it. Okay? Cautionary tale. And the next time we hear from her, she's actually been all the way in dialysis, got back on Mito, came back out of dialysis. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the way it is. Like you've been losing mitochondria all your life because the signals your body sends to make them, grow and whatnot, they're gone down. We bring them back. But if you don't want them back, you can just stop taking our product and you can go back the way you were, which is what she did, right? But if you prioritize your health and you do those suggestions we make on this wellness call, like your diet and like your exercise, man, your body can turn this thing around. It's the lesson we learned from folks that actually do that and stay with that. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate
Put
that.
that order in, and then let's talk.
My order is already in,
today.
so this question was for my son. He's 29
Especially if
years
you're on dialysis, like he was asking about.
He's in need of two kidneys right now.
Okay.
So,
Hey, cousin Brenda.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you,
So
sir.
we'll try to get them done. Thank you.
You called today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Pete Davis. I don't know, they're just calling late, Dale. Pete Davis, Oregon. Portland, the caller ID says.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I had my hand raised a long time ago.
What was this thought?
Can you hear me?
Anyway, yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, this is Pete up in Oregon. I wanted to talk to Dr. Dan about we talked earlier about putting the Restore and the Rejuvenate together and putting it up your nose to help with my eyes. I've got
in your Rejuvenate.
macular degeneration in both eyes, one dry, one wet.
Okay, I'm going to answer that question.
And that made me sneeze a lot. So, yeah. And, but, yeah. And so I decided I'd try something a little bit different, and I wanted to run it by you. I just got one of these little things you put in your nose and spray up there for congestion and stuff. Well, I emptied it out and put that in there and started spraying up that up in my nose. Would that do the same thing? You think?
Depends on how far you get it up in there, because we're talking about.
I get it all the way up in there, I can feel it.
Rejuvenate mixture.
What's that?
Just Restore. Are you talking about mixing the Restore and Rejuvenate and somehow spraying it?
Yeah, just the Restore by itself.
Okay, so here's the deal. Have you already done this?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're one tough dude, okay?
It's strong now.
That Restore with
previous
that
wasn't as
oil
strong as this.
and those citrus oils, that is rough. That stuff hits your nasal membrane, you probably got a little bit of a shock. But obviously it didn't bother
I got
you.
just a little bit of burning, that's all I got.
Oh, well, keep it up then. Okay? Keep it up. Keep shooting it up.
And by the way, the last time I went in to get the shot in my eye, they say everything's stable. And I have one every 3 months to get this shot in my right eye. But I got to go back again on April 1st, and hopefully we'll see what happens. I'll report back to you on that.
So that's another person that was
But I've
getting
been
shots
using
in
your
their
product
eyes.
for over a year now.
Using a product, the doctor said it's stable now.
A lot of things that
Most
people say
people
has
that
worked
we've
for me
heard that
and
were
other
getting shots in
things
their
hasn't
eyes
worked for
no
me,
longer
but
get
I've got
shots
so
in
many
their eyes
problems,
because
I
they
don't
got on the
expect
products and
everything
built
to
their
work
mitochondria up.
get better all at once.
At least not all at once, you know. But, you know, it's like I said, it's not what Mito does, right? It's what your body does with it. It's going to make the decisions. What your decision is take more, right? You can do that. And take it more often, you can do that. But I just want to just fully respond to your question by pointing out that you can take that Q-tip. This is what I've always done. Get a blob of it on a Q-tip. Put that Q-tip in your nose, close off the other nostril, and just suck it in like you're trying to pull it all the way down your throat. That's always done pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you've got the nasal thing happening, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I just,
it sounds like you know you're on top of that. So go ahead.
I just wanted to see if that was. If you thought that was all right. I don't sneeze from that as much like I did using the mixture.
No, it's definitely going to make your oral health healthier, and you'll switch the oil around in your mouth before you swallow it. It's going to help your teeth and gums as well. It's going to do all of that.
Yeah, I do that twice a day with four droppers full.
Okay, Pete. All right, thank you, sir.
All right,
I'm gonna let you go. We're doing overtime. I'm gonna take one more and we're out of here. Good old William or Roosevelt in Houston.
Hey.
Can you
All
hear me?
right. Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Okay, this is Roosevelt. I wanted to respond to the gentleman that talked about his son just now and his kidneys. And I've been holding on to this for a while, but I haven't called in for a while. So last year, in May last year, I started, I did a kidney function that dropped from, it was 52 for a year, and then it dropped to 42 in May last year. My GFR is what it's called. And I started MoreMito in June, and in December, my kidney function GFR went to 62.
Okay.
From 42 to 62. So I just wanted the gentleman to know, what I do is I rub it on my back and the side of where the kidney is, from the last rib down in the back, I use Rejuvenate on that, and of course I'm taking MoreMito twice a day, Restore twice a day, and Brain and Body. Thank you. Product work,
all right.
man. All right. Take care, guys.
Really, really appreciate it. You are absolutely experiencing mitochondria regrowing and fixing you. Okay, so thank you for sharing that, William.
All right.
Okay. Give me Grace White, Dale. I think I tried to get her before. Grace White.
Hey, MoreMito family. I just wanted to share also too about the gentleman that called about his son with the kidney. I just wanted to share another testimony that from Michael Loman. He just had to jump off the line because he was at dialysis. You know, I three-way him in while he's at dialysis. And I just wanted to encourage that father. Michael just this week, he's been doing what Dr. Joy's been saying about taking 3 shots of the Rejuvenate, hold it for 3 minutes, and do it again for 4 times, along with his other triple dosing. So, you know, he's been coming out the gate triple dosing, 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 4 at night, right? He just said this week that he's put the cream in his eyes, big clumps of it. You know, I was telling him how Reggie used to put it in his eyes, the oil with the Rejuvenate. He said as soon as he did it, he said it looked like it was a camera in his eyes. It was like flashing, lights are flashing. Like every time he did it, his eyes would just flash with lights are flashing. And of course, you guys know that he saw it on Christmas, New Year's, and so his eyes are starting to open up. His kidneys are doing great. Levels are coming, whatever was up was coming down, whatever was down is coming up, so he's doing amazing. So I just want to encourage that father, when you come out the gate with this MoreMito, come out bucking. You're going to do fine. He's going to be great. So be encouraged. Back to you, Roger. Yeah. Have a great day.
Get your bundle today.
All right. Thank you, Grace. Dale, you get the last word. Dale Bonet. Okay.
Dale missed his call.
Dale's a bit distracted.
I'm here. No, I'm here. I had to mute out because of the dog. Listen, everybody, okay. I got 2 important things. You replay this call and listen again to these testimonials. Listen to Dan Dupay. He talks about his blood pressure was checked by his dentist, and it was 200. Go to Google, type in bad blood pressure, look at the very first chart. Crisis is 180. Consult your doctor immediately. At 200, they put you in an ambulance and take you to the emergency room. He was walking around at 200 and didn't know it. That's the same in what we said today. There's a reason they call blood pressure the silent killer. So don't just assume you're doing okay. You could be in real trouble. This is one of the most important calls we put on in a long time. So get yourself checked and know that you're surrounded by people who could be in crisis and they just don't know it. Thank goodness his dentist took his blood pressure. Here's the next thing real quick. We had another gentleman say he's going to try it out, see how it works. If it works for him, our products work for him. He's going to tell other people. And I totally understand that. But that's not the proper way to approach this. That's a very selfish way to approach this. I want you to think about this. We have a 97% repurchase rate. There's a product they advertise on the radio called Relief Factor, and they talk about how great they are because they have a 70% repurchase rate. Our repurchase rate is 93%. I want to give you some perspective. Procter & Gamble has 5 divisions. The paper division is one of them. I was in the food and beverage division. Paper division has Pampers, Luvs, Charmin, and feminine products, Tampax, tampons. and napkins. Listen, Spencer Johnson was my equal in the management department. He was in charge of the paper division. He never used feminine products to save his life, but he had a great company car expense account and made sure the people that needed them had them. So our product might not work. You might be in that 7%. You might be so incredibly healthy. It does nothing for you. Pretty selfish. You're surrounded by people who would benefit, like you heard about today. It doesn't need to work for you to work for hundreds of people that surround you. So share the message, make some money, great money. Listen, let's get your product free. Then let us make your car payment. How about we make your house payment for you? And there's people doing 5 house payments worth of compensation every month. Just get involved, get going, call us with questions. You got a hold of something great here, and we're ready to help you. So that's it from me. We'll see you all Monday night. Roger, back to you.
Awesome. Sound like some people need some more houses. Okay.
That's right. We'll help you.
Right.
Let's get going.
Okay, so I will be on Tuesday night with Maria, Novelette, and Nick. We're getting awfully close to the end of this. I'll give you the latest update on that. Code work's just about concluded on the mobile marketing.
App.
If you're not
Yes,
using it,
for
boy,
the mobile
you
marketing.
need to
Awesome.
be on there and find out about it. I'm getting a lot of feedback, like they're saying, they're saying, man, this is some amazing training that I'm doing on there, okay? So we'll see if we can do it again, and if we get this thing out. Monday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, so on for the other time zone. We're going to do part
7:55
2
p.m.
of
Central
this
Standard Time.
call. It's always
join
a
us.
call when we do blood pressure or blood sugar because it's so important. So many people affected by it for all the reasons.
Calling number 608-906-0003. 608-906-0003. So Stephanie Alford is inviting you right now to join us on Monday, each Monday at 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope y'all enjoyed the health knowledge that we shared. You want to get your bundle today. If you can afford to get more than one because you have serious things going on, you want to do that because you want to hit it hard and heavy. Like y'all heard them talk about the people with cancer. If you have cancer, you want to get as many bundles as you can because you want to take it multiple times a day to go ahead and knock that out. You also heard Mr. Hill saying, letting everybody know that everybody gets cancer every day, right? It's just your body is strong enough to fight it off. A lot of you didn't know that. I learned that by getting on the calls and everything. You got to get that health knowledge, right? So as you heard them talking about our pets have mitochondria as well. I learned that by getting on the calls. These are the products that our pets can use. Now you hear us talking a lot about mixing the Restore Oil in the Rejuvenate Gel. You don't do this for the pets because the Restore Oil has citrus and a couple other things that are not good for pets. So that is where Pet Life was created. Pet Life is the Restore Oil minus the things that pets can't have, and they just put a Pet Life label on it. That's why you hear people talking about they put the Pet Life in their eyes and everything. All it is the Restore Oil minus a few of the ingredients, and they put it in their eyes. But for the pets, you can get the Pet Life as well as the Rejuvenate Gel, the straight Rejuvenate Gel. You can mix your Pet Life in there if you want to because other people have done that. But these are the two products for the pets, Pet Life and Rejuvenate Gel. But for the humans, you want to get your Brain and Body bundle, your Renew Brain and Body capsules. This is it's 60 in there. There's 2 a day is the regular dose. Your Restore Oil and your Rejuvenate Gel. The Renew Brain and Body bundle number 1. How do you get those products? If somebody else referred you, you want to get back to the person that referred you. Or if you saw me on my social media, or you found out through me, then you want to go to my website and create your free customer website, which is https://MoreMito MoreMito.com/S Alfred, which is my username, SALFORD /2. Then it takes you straight to the page that says referring customer, and you'll create your free customer website by choosing your username, your password. You put in your name, address, phone number, email address, and you will submit it, and your website's up just like that. Once you've done that, then you're now in the system for the company, and you can then go and create your free download your free mobile app. MoreMito has their own app now, so you download your free mobile app, but you need to have a username and password first, because once you download the app, it's going to ask you for your username and password, right, in order for you to use the app. So you want to make sure you go create your free customer website. You also heard Mr. Hill talking about everybody is a customer. Yes, everybody's a customer, but you also heard him mention that you could make money, even, like he said, some people are earning 6 figures, and you don't even have to order a product just to earn income. But most people order the product anyway, because we're building your mitochondria up, and everybody has mitochondria up, and everybody, the majority of the people want to build their mitochondria up. But we share that because it's not required. So what is required is that you create your free customer website, and then if you choose to sell the product or share the product information, then you'll go in your back office and you will switch from referring customer to paid representative. Then you can pull the cash out. So as long as you're a referring customer, you'll get the MoreMito cash, MoreMito bucks, whichever one you want to call it, and you can get free products. So he solved that as well. Those of y'all that want to say, oh, it costs too much, or I don't have money, well, guess you can earn free product by just sharing this with others. That doesn't cost you anything, just to share it with others, right? So you can share it in the videos. If you go on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, make sure you subscribe and like and share the videos. There's tons of videos. Go on our playlist. There's tons of videos on there for you to share with other people. You hear other people talking about their testimonies, etc., right? So people can hear what's going on with other people. And then you can also go on your mobile app. So if you go on the MoreMito mobile app, then you go to share information. There are videos on there where you can share information. Me, when I go on there, the first thing I share is about mitochondria story. I share that first because most people don't know what mitochondria is. So that way they get a little education on what mitochondria is, and then I'll share information on whatever it is that they're dealing with, whether they have eye issues, then I can share something about the eyes, or we talked today about high blood pressure, so I can share videos about the high blood pressure, etc. So it's just real easy, and it tracks everything. So if I've sent you videos and you have not opened your videos, I know you haven't opened your videos, because the mobile app tracks everything. I know who's opened them, who's watched them, etc. And so it's just an awesome thing. But so you can go on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go on our playlist, get a lot of testimonies there. If you need to see how to create your website, there's a video on there to show you how to create your website. You need to see how to order. There's a video on there. There's several tools on there. There's some training on there as well. But then you can also go on your MoreMito mobile app, and you can send information to people as well. So we just have the tools that you need to be successful. So we look forward to hearing your testimonial or what the products have done for you, for those of you all that have tried the products. And if you have any questions, then you can either get back with the person that referred you, or you can text me and we can set up a time to talk. Please don't call me first, text me first, so that we can set up a time that works for you and myself. Again, that number is 817-320-2571. If you want reminders of the conference calls, we have conference calls on Mondays, 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, adjusted to your time zone. We have them on Saturdays at, I think I said the wrong time. Mondays, 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, adjusted to your time zone. And on Saturdays at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time, adjusted to your time zone. But if you want a text reminder, if you'll text MMCC to 817-320-2571, and guess what? We get those reminders out to you. And we look forward to hearing your testimonies and what the product has done for you. Have a blessed one.